All right, pretty far into the game, but I just wanted to show this off. Um, Playing Bulgarians, wanting to Krepos drop multiple times with some conics and just push deep into this guy's base. I realized that he's a Spanish, so we can build faster. And when I'm going over, I see he has a similar idea, but he's got the men at arms. So I'm a little worried here, but obviously he's trying to push for a castle drop here, and he's got the men at arms to reinforce it. So I know he'll be able to push my Vales out of here. And I don't want to let them in and, God forbid, get a castle in my base. But I'm like, okay, you know what? Wait for him to put the foundation down, and we're going to throw everything on the scrap post and pull his man at arms away and, just try and save as many of those Vales as possible. But right now, goal is just to stop the castle from getting put in my mouth. And I clearly going to get up faster, even though he's the Spanish. I didn't think he had sent enough at the beginning, so throw Vils in, snipe all of these Vils, lose a few here. I could not care less. Just wanted to stop this, and then didn't even matter. I'm gonna let them in anyways. I'm just not paying attention enough. But make a couple conics reinforce me because I'm still thinking, okay, I'm gonna go. He just lost everything. I'm gonna go for it now. Wrong, completely wrong. He's sending more Vils forward. You've got to be kidding me. But it's not enough Vils to stop me. Oh wait, oh wait, he's the pocket red sergeants in my mouth here to reinforce. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, regardless, I've still got the Krepos here to snipe all of his villas, so I still don't think he's able to get it up. I don't know what the pathing was here. I was horrified when I saw the sergeants got in, and so was Luther. Luther was left the game, got into his vehicle, drove to my house, and smacked me in the face for letting this happen. But I was like, don't worry, don't worry about it. They got. Let me click on one of these guys. Oh, I've got it closed off. They've got 9 attack. They really can't snipe vills as fast as you'd think they can. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw another Krepos down because that was the only thing I could think of. I had a whole bunch of vills on stone still at the time. So now, for sure, they're not gonna get this castle, and they just lost all their sergeants. So I was actually pretty happy about this. Blue had lost 20 vills, and Red lost all of his military, besides the ones poking around in the back of my base, obviously. So I was like, oh my gosh, these were in here for too long. I was just trying to stabilize at this point. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna send a few vills, get them back to work, but I'm still gonna try and Krepos drop this blue player. I don't know what I am thinking. Oh, that guy's been steady here for an hour. I don't know what I was on, but blue's still trying to get the castle up. He finally gets it, and I was like, what a bummer. But honestly, I don't even care. I'm still gonna go aggressive. I'm still gonna go aggressive. See if I can get it done. Got the double Krepos in the back to protect me, and a couple conics forward, and he just lost all of his sergeants, right? So I'm making petards at this point, and I look back to see that my foundation immediately got destroyed by rams that are full of sergeants. Like, you've got to be kidding me right now. So sacrifice everything to make sure that my veils get back, because at this point, I've given up. There's no way I'm going to pull any sort of offensive off. What is this? So then I noticed that Red had a barracks here. Surely he has a siege workshop here as well. I'm like, wow, I am in for a game here. I should have started secondary walling right away, right here. It just took me too long to think of that. I was like, just trying to, get some TCs up, get Vil production. I knew I had more Vils than Blue at this point. He had lost so many, but crank out some petards. Maybe I can just petard. I've got the gate right there. Maybe I can just petard this castle down. So, like Luther taught me, get the secondary walls down. It helps to stop the conics, or not the conics, the conquistadors, and then I saw the petard pop out, and then oh my good heavens, all the way from downtown, we are at half court, not even a 3-pointer. This is a half court shot across the map. You brought 3 vills to throw a castle in my mouth. I am flabbergasted at this point. You have got to be kidding me. Now I'm like panicking. I'm not going to get these walls down. And I see the Conics. My goodness, not the Conics, the Conquistadors and the Petards blitzing over here. So I thinking like, do I buy another Krepos and throw it right here? And that's what I should have done. But frankly, my brain wasn't working at this point. I couldn't believe the pressure I was under. I should have had all of these vills on a. Instead, I put an archery range on like an idiot. I should have had all these vills on a Krepos right here. That would have done so much work, especially since this is walled now. Golly. But I was trying to micromanage my petards to get this thing broken. I had rams in my mouth, and now I've got 16 attack conquistadors in my mouth, which, by the way, oh my goodness, a mobile gunpowder unit is just vile. I'm like, okay, I just need to not lose right now. Honestly, I like this boy's Hugh. Look at the farms. Look at the farms. That's a vile. Look at this. Persians. Untouched. Untouched. Idlevilles. He hasn't even tasked his TC yet. That's how much free time he has to just make more TCs. And I'm getting blasted in the booty right now. Absolute violent behavior. I don't know if I said something mean to these players' moms before the game or in like a past life, but these people have a personal vendetta against me. But somehow I still have 30 vills, and I'm like, okay, I've lost this game in particular. I took the castle out. Doesn't matter because Gray reinforced anyways, and I can't make Conics really anymore because the Italian Genoese would slaughter them. So I was like, okay, let's just get out with what I can. It's time to retreat. I've got 31 vills, 27 should be able to get away. This made me poop my pants, but it is what it is. Throw the quick wall down. That ends up doing nothing, but oh my goodness, I made it. We're good. We've escaped. Let's hope that I can get carried for the rest of the game, right? And this is what I was curious about, and this is why I wanted to rewatch it. I don't think I excelled there, and there were some things I did wrong, but I was curious what kind of shape the other players were in after all of that. So I took a look, and we'll just start from closest and go away. 59 vills, Castle Age. Not a huge economy. Just got his third TC up, I think. We've got their pocket at 65 vills, 3 TC. Not exactly massive. And they don't have any like presence on the left half of the map. Gray has 54 vills and is almost halfway to imp. And then we take a look at my 2 teammates who haven't been touched the entire game. 99 vills, halfway to imp. Oh my goodness, he's absolutely massive. What about big boy over here? 109 vills and can click up to imp right now with so many resources coming in. Holy smokes. So I thought it was over at this point, and then I got over to Luther's base. I was like, oh, okay, we might be fine here. We might kind of be fine here. So let's throw the TCs down wherever he will let me, wherever he will allow it. We're gonna fast forward just a bit because this is a game. And now at this point I'm worried like, oh man, they're gonna come blitz over here and we've got nothing to defend with. There's him. Still hasn't clicked up here. He's got 3,000 food. This is a friend of ours who recently started playing the game again after a really long hiatus. So But boom, there's imp forward castle. I like it on a player that has imp, so that is a little bit of a nervous play here. But we got the archery rangers. We're going free crossbowmen, and then obviously war elephants when we can make them. Go over to my perspective. My base in shambles. They left a little bit here to kind of regroup. Still, still they have not pushed forward on anyone else. All all focus on me to take me out. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Please leave me alone. I knew this castle was gonna go down. I'm not gonna try and defend this. I'm just gonna get the honestly whatever resources I can get from these villas. Maybe I should have tried to sneak him out right now. Would have been a good plan, but I thought maybe there's a lot of military over here. All right, so I fast forwarded quite a bit here. Things kind of stalled out on this side while I was rebuilding, but Luther had quite a few archers, a couple forward castles, and we were just kind of trying to build a foothold here so we could push back into my base and stop blue from yoinking all my gold. And secondly, red is huge at this point. Um, and blue is pretty steadfastly planted in my base with a castle that we're just about to take out. That castle in my mouth that we're about to take out. And gray has just resigned. So finally stabilized. I'm getting up to imp. Free upgrades once I'm imp for the Bulgarian. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go swordsman here. With the help of some rams, maybe we can shut all this down. But beautiful. Shut down the castle here. Snipe this one down. Finally pushing in. I don't know if he's gonna get this castle up. But oh no. The full paladin from blue is not ideal. And it's coming our way. And I don't have anything to stop it. I don't have Bagains yet, so I don't have the +5 melee armor, which is amazing when you have it for fights like this. But fortunately, let's just shut this down. Hopefully, slow the pace for blue, and we can overwhelm them. That's kind of our game plan here. And three fronts coming at him. A lot to deal with, so let's get some raiding in. I like this move a lot. While we're chipping away at some castles over here, but this was so annoying to deal with. Did I think I finally got the. I don't think I got the upgrade yet because I didn't because I don't have a castle, but I'm just bought enough resources to get the castle, and then boom, lose all of them anyways. What a waste of resources. I should have pulled them back and waited. That fight was for nothing. I didn't accomplish anything there. Bulgarians. Oh my goodness, Bulgarians are so good. Uh, Siege Workshop Techs minus 50% wood, so I can get Siege Ram pretty cheap. So even though they've got the Paladin, still going to stick with Siege Ram, and I'm going to hopefully get a bunch of pikes out here. Oh my goodness, so annoying. And now, red switched to Cavalier. That could be a problem considering we're archers down here. Get as many kills as we can there, but unfortunately, we're going to have to rebuild up here. Going to lose all my Rams. He's going to lose nearly all, if not all of his Arbalest. And red is looking pretty strong here. And blue is still chipping away here. But finally, I'm back up to 100 villas. I can feel very productive with the spearmen coming in. pretty strong two-handed swordsman. Oh my gosh, just an annoying paladin hiding in our ranks. But this is we're feeling better now, despite losing a little bit of a step forward. We're taking one step back, two steps forward. I think here with rebuilding the numbers, getting some siege, getting upgraded pikemen here. That is going to lead us to Valhalla. And oh my goodness, he could not be more upset about this. Losing this and losing this is so annoying. Gonna shut this down finally. No more raiding. And we can finally get like our big army together and get that final push to take these players out because they are humongous right now. But we're choking them of gold. You know, we can see it around the map that they are running out of options. We've pushed them off this one. This one isn't exactly safe. So, oh, this is a lot of light cav. But I mean, I do love to see the light cav. That makes me feel good that they're running out of gold here. So let's just get them off my gold now. And finally, we can seal this game away after. I kid you not, I was sore after this game with how much of a beating I took at the beginning. I was needing a break. It was brutal. I was begging Luther, like, please, let's finish it right here. Let's get our pinch going. We're gonna have to rebuild our Savar here to do a bunch of. Oh my goodness, he's in. I knew he was running somewhere. He's in. Rating. I mean, this is everything we needed here. So Blue's got no gold here. No gold here. Castle's down. TC's down. He's gonna lose all of his presence on this where the gold is. I'm sure all of this gold is gone by now. We're gonna sacrifice all of our arbalest for absolutely no reason, just so we can get a foothold here. I like it. Maybe he was chasing the trebs. That makes sense. But oh my goodness, this was the play that won us the game. Love to see it. Keep the Rams pumping out here. This was painful, but let's rebuild our Halb numbers. Like I killed everything here, you know, like he's not getting any more gold, so I kind of didn't care about finishing it off so much as I wanted to punch into this gut here and make sure they could take this, and you know, if we can get in here, I felt pretty confident that they were going to be in trouble, especially since this has been happening now. Running around sniping bills, pushing them back. They're running out of resources, and we're securing more, which is awesome. Especially as Persians sucking gold down, and finally we get the GGs called, and we can hopefully, after I upload this, never think about this game ever again because it was it was an absolute beating. That was brutal.